Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east. Call halal, la, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwatash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwatash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone, and Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. My name is Maka'ala, and today I just want to talk about Amalek's trust in the devil. Right, Psalms 115, verse 11. He that fear Yahweh, trust in Yahweh. He is their help and their shield. All right, check this video out. And fair use, fair use, fair use only.
Israel's air defence system has failed to stop a missile fired by Yemen's Houthi rebels from hitting the nation's main airport just outside Tel Aviv. The Houthis say international airlines should stop flying into Israel as the rebels promise to continue firing at the country in solidarity with Hamas and the people of Gaza. I'm joined by Middle East analyst Dr. Roger Shanahan. Hi there, Roger. Thanks for your time. Just how surprising is it that the Iron Dome failed?
Well, listen, it's concerning that both systems failed. You always like to have a layered air defence system, and it appears on the information that we know at the moment that the Israeli Arrow system and the US Terminal High Altitude Air Defence, or THAAD system, also failed to intercept this ballistic missile. So it would be something that would be noted by Israel's adversaries, certainly.
Does it mark somewhat of a change in what we're seeing over there in the Middle East at the moment, or is it something that should and really could have been expected?
Well, we've seen from Yemen continuous use of ballistic missiles to target Israel. By and large, they have been intercepted. This is noteworthy, obviously, because it not only because it got through, but it impacted so closely to Israel's main civilian air terminal. So it is not different to what has been happening over the past few months, but what is different is that this one got through.
So what about the response here? Benjamin Netanyahu has taken to social media saying that Iran is in his sights.
Well, listen, there's been an air campaign ongoing against Houthi targets in Yemen, both from the United States and more recently the UK as well. That has not, it's obviously degraded, but it hasn't stopped the capacity of Yemen to continue to launch missiles. I'm not sure that we'd see any direct intervention at the moment on the part of Israel, but there'd certainly be a lot of pressure on the United States to keep up its air campaign against Houthi targets in Yemen.
This all comes, Roger, as the IDF is calling up tens of thousands, or reports that the IDF is calling up tens of thousands ahead of an expanded Gaza offensive. What do you know about that?
Yeah, listen, there have been reports that the Israeli government has or is likely to approve an expansion of Israel's ground offensive in Gaza, and that those, as part of that, letters have gone out to reservists to free up other troops that can be used in this campaign. We're led to believe that the Security Committee of Cabinet is going to meet probably very close to our time at the moment to approve that, and then we'll see what the nature of this expanded grand campaign in Gaza is going to be, how long it's going to last, and whether it's going to have any difference on the ground to what we're seeing at the moment.
And this would, I would imagine, if it goes ahead, even the talk of it happening, would really impact on any ceasefire deals that are going on. And that was also somewhat hit a roadblock over the weekend with respect to negotiations with Qatar.
Yeah, certainly there's been a whole range of mixed signals being sent. The Egyptians a few days ago said they were hopeful that the gaps were being breached in terms of the two parties coming together. That was had cold water poured upon it by Prime Minister Netanyahu, uh, which attracted criticism from the Qataris and also criticism from Prime Minister Netanyahu of the Qataris, who have in turn said that this is just the accusations against them is just a smokescreen because the Israeli government is not really serious about having a ceasefire. So there have been accusations and recriminations flying around regarding the potential for a ceasefire, but on the ground, any chance of a ceasefire appears increasingly remote at this moment.
Dr. Roger Shanahan, Middle East analyst, great to speak with you. Thank you.
All right, so as you can see, their shields is failing them, man. All right, Proverbs 30 verse 5. Every word of Yahweh is pure. He's a shield unto them that put their trust in him. All right, you could tell these people in Israel, they're not the true people of the Lord because they don't put their trust in him, man. All right, they're putting their trust in man-made things. All right, Jeremiah 30 verse 10. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. All right, you think these people that are in Israel, man, you think that they're living without fear? All right, you think these people don't wake up every day wondering if today what if that missile defense system fails and a missile hits my apartment or hits my house or they're walking down the street and it hits them. You think that thought hasn't crossed their minds? I saw a video where these people were were at the beach in Israel and the sirens started going off and everybody just started running, man. You're telling me that you're telling me that fits this prophecy here? Jeremiah 51 verse 3, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth up himself in his brigandine. And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host. All right, and the brigandine, all right, that's like the body armor. That's like the old school. That's like the father of the bulletproof vest. All right, back then they used that to block arrows. All right, check this part out right here. Although they were obsolete by the time of the English Civil War, many were taken to the New World by English settlers as they provided excellent protection from Native American arrows. You see, those things were good against arrows, man. All right, in the modern day brigandine, all right, that's those missile defense systems. All right, and then that shit, it's just two of them failed, man. All right, because they don't place their trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. And eventually, all right, inevitably, that system is gonna fail completely, all right, and that land of Israel is gonna be razed, all right. It's gonna be lit up by missile destruction. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video is edifying. Shalom.